What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel.
How's everybody doing today?
Oh man, I have been sick for the last 10 days or so. It's been pretty rough.
To say the least.
Yeah.
I'm starting to finally get better myself. I wasn't nearly as bad as Minnie Mouse over here.
Yeah. So about that, I ended up getting laryngitis, and I spent the majority of the time loafing around in the trailer just because I wasn't feeling good. But I did have to come out. I did a live randomly with you guys when we had Scarlett's birthday party. But besides that day, I've been pretty much posted up. And it's amazing, you know, like I spend 10 days inside the trailer and I come out and it looks like this. Everywhere I look, it's getting beautiful oranges and reds. It's just amazing. Isn't that crazy?
It's been nuts. One heck of a crazy time change, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Time change happened. The nature itself is changing, and
look at the leaves are just falling all around us, guys. Look at. They're literally just falling right now.
one breeze, and that's all it takes.
One breeze.
And they just dropping like horseflies.
I wish the horseflies would drop like that. But check it out, guys. The leaves are changing. The colors are changing.
Heck yes.
It's a changing, guys. It's a changing. And man, it's so beautiful out here. I am so excited for this next season of fall. Fall is my absolute favorite season. We got a lot of family-filled holidays coming up. Lots of food. Who doesn't love lots of good food? But the weather is just absolutely gorgeous. It's the perfect weather for working in, for just getting stuff done, hanging out in. It's like absolutely the best. I know everybody's probably on pins and needles wanting to know what's going on with our slab over here. I will give you guys a hint. Look behind us. We finally got our wood wrapped up and covered and everything. So we used the leftover wrap or the leftover tarp that was on top of the slab over here, and we started covering the wood piles with that. So you guys want to see what it looks like down over here? Check out the slab, guys. So as you guys can see, the coloration is not exactly what we were hoping for. Right here, it does look really nice and dark. And I will say, Gary, too, that just from yesterday, it's like spreading. It's less white than it was from yesterday.
That's less white?
Yeah. So we've got like a lot of calcium buildup, I think from the rain, possibly from just the tarps, or just, I have no idea why it's showing white like this. If any of you guys have any idea why it's white when we unveiled our slab, please drop it down in the comments and let us know. Gary and I were thinking that we were going to wash it, just spray it down with a bunch of water, kind of broom it and clean it off, and see if it gets some of that calcium or whatever that's residue is left over, if it'll get it off. Because we have to seal this thing. We've got a clear coat that we want to put over it so it makes it nice and shiny and glossy. But we don't want to clear coat it with it looking like that. So any tips or anything, please drop it down in the comments and let us know. I am going to make a phone call to Ronnie and see what Ronnie has to say. Maybe send him some pictures.
Dude,
you know.
What do you think? What should I do?
Yeah, help, SOS, please. Because we got to move on to these next steps, man. This next step is going to be very big for us.
Concrete's great. Honestly, it's just this color that I'm like,
yeah. The color isn't what we were wanting. But other than the color, guys, it is perfectly level, and it's smooth. It's exactly what we want, but just the color's a little off.
Looking at it, it's basically all where the plastic was laying on the actual concrete and everything. So I'm hoping that just washing it a little bit with just water, nothing else, just water, that it will bring everything back up. But I don't know.
We're going to try it, and we will let you guys know what we find out and how it works and everything. We'll let you know what goes on there.
Yep.
But if you guys got some tips and tricks for us, please, again.
Put it in the comments down below.
Please, because we're kind of like, what's going on? And again, I got to call Ronnie and figure it out. He's a really busy guy, so I'm going to try to hit him up again, see what we can get going on over here.
We've been busting booty like no tomorrow the last little bit. We've been getting a lot of like to-do lists basically together, so that way we can get prepped and ready for this next process and this next challenge part for our slab and everything.
Yeah, and the block work, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Once we get into there though, it's gonna be non-stop go.
Yep.
And go team go.
Go.
We're gonna have a great time with it. First things first is the water tote. You gotta get that over here. We're ixnaying it completely because it's not really in use. We don't need it over there. We need it down here.
Yep.
Where we got no water. And don't want to run that far of an extension of hoses when we just got new hoses to save ourselves in the winter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be getting that, and we're gonna get this down here so that way we can do the mortar, the brick, and all that. And plus we can clean this concrete and see what we got to do with that. Yeah.
So we're not really using our water tower anyway right now. We have been using, ever since we got electricity over towards camp, we've been using kind of like the city inlet for the water from straight direct from our well to our trailers via hoses. We did order some -40-degree hoses, so they should be coming here soon. We'll be able to hook those up, and I'm not worried about our water lines freezing or anything because those hoses are super beefy and they'll do the job. I am, however, going to be a little apprehensive about the water tote in this area when we're trying to do the block work, but I mean, there's no water over here, and that's going to be our absolute best bet until we get the second well drilled. So yeah, we got that on our to-do list as well. It's just been a crazy week, guys. We've been sick. Oh, look at the pretty, oh man, look at that, look at that.
Coming all down. I know you're gonna land right on the slab.
Yeah, gonna go to Slab City. Right to Slab City.
Come on, leaves, just fall already so I can seal this thing.
Right?
I don't want you in there when I seal it. However, that would look pretty cool. The weeds all scattered out.
There they go.
All right, blow off. Away. Self-cleaning.
Honestly, we've just been really sick this last week, but we've been productive in our own right as far as making lists, checking them twice, getting everything together of what we
squared away.
Need to do to prep, so that way we can get this next step done and get it done right. So we do have Rooster coming out to work for us here. He's gonna be here tomorrow, so I'm so excited about that. We're gonna be doing a lot of yard clearing. Hopefully we'll finally be able to get rid of this giant monstrosity that's behind us that the electric company left over. Fingers crossed, because I mean, we were just, honestly, we were too chicken to light it up ourselves. So we might be, I mean, we might light a little bit of it while Rooster's here. He might have a better idea, I don't know, but we'll just feel a lot better having him here if we light it. So
especially with him having the bulldozer, and he can easily just
like bury it real quick,
right through it, you know.
So we might start lighting it tomorrow. I don't know. We're trying to get rid of that monstrosity as well as a lot of this over here. So we still have a lot of this leftover trees that are down. We got all of that there. We have all of that right there. We've got all those root balls that we're gonna have him kind of like shake off. Maybe we'll be able to finally burn some of them as well, but we might have him bury it too. Gary's got a pretty good idea on what we want to do as far as shaping the yard over here. We're finally kind of putting some of that into the forefront of our minds, and I think we might have a good idea. Why don't you tell him about the tiers?
You want to tell them now, or
let
them wait?
Let them, no, tell them now, and then they can voice some opinion, and we can change we could change it as it goes, and it can be fluid, because what we're thinking now, guys, Do not take it as it's for sure, it's solid. We're kind of just working with it and we're going with it as life goes, because that's just how we have to live our life in order to maintain this lifestyle and actually get things done. You got to be fluid.
Fluid like water.
Yes, swim like fish. So anyhow, Gary, why don't you tell them an idea about what we're thinking for how we're going to have our yard and for our build?
All right, so I'm going to explain the tier system of what I have been thinking and what I've shared with Melanie. And Melanie and I are somewhat in the same idea with it. It all could change, so don't hold it to us. All right. So this would be tier number 1 right here. As you can see, that's our back patio area. This flat area right there, imagine being grass, a picnic area, nice family area around the nice big tree and all that. And then we'll have a step down to another tier right below. So this would be the second tier right here. This would be the gardening area, and it would be the same level and the same thickness as the upper first tier right there. So that will give us a lot of planting, gardening, whatever we need to. It'll be nice. It'll be nice and open, big and wide. He'll be able to come and mound the hill to make it straight and square on each level coming down. And then also on the back side right over here, that's going to be our animal area. When we get chickens and rabbits and all that stuff, and all this cleared out. But that's what I'm thinking. Don't hold it to me, you guys, or Melanie. This is what we're thinking. A 3-tier system. Family fun on the first tier. Second tier being gardening. Third tier being the actual animal area.
Yeah. So I think it would look really cool too if we had like maybe some rock steps coming down, kind of joining all of the tiers together, going from the top all the way down to the bottom. I think eventually it would be really nice if over here, right in that way, we had kind of like a nice trail going back through to the back creek, maybe connecting over towards the pond. I'm not really exactly sure what the future is going to hold for us in the backyard exactly, but maybe. I do know that we're getting started on some of this work tomorrow with Rooster.
Maybe a nice dry creek bed type thing going through, snaking through in a sense, like
like decorative, you know,
like a decorative one.
I don't know. We got so many plans and so many things that we're gonna have. All I know is that we are definitely gonna have some gnomes. We're definitely gonna have some gnome villages. There's gonna be fairies up in here. It's gonna be awesome. Just follow the gnome trail.
Oh yes,
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But I can't wait to start growing some grass and getting, I guess, just this area cleared out, because it's going to clear our brain a little bit. We've got a lot of things going through our mind as far as the lists that we have to make, all of the things that we have to buy, and the order of procedure of the things that we have to do just to start getting ready to build the basement. Yep. I know some people think it's like so easy, just buy the blocks and just get to work, but there's a lot of things that we have to do before it, and there's
a lot of technical aspects to where you cannot get it wrong, because if you do, it's a lot of money to fix.
So we got to get all of those things together and get our brains together, and we also have to coordinate getting all the materials and then making sure that the date is going to be good for Nick.
And then it's stressful.
Yeah, because I don't want to start the block work without Nick's presence and him being able to be here and tell us that we're squaring it up right and that we're using the consistency of mortar that we need to for the blocks, and just get us a really good start. So we do have a plan. All of these things are in the works. We're working it.
Ticking off a lot of check marks. I've got actual square tubing, so that way I can keep the corners plumb and actually do the line and everything else like that. So we're in a lot of good working directions. So it's just been a lot.
Yeah, and it really sucked too that we both I got really sick.
You got really sick.
Gary got sick too.
I got sick for like a day or two, and then it's been just lingering now. Yeah. Ain't that bad.
But the times are certainly changing around here, guys. We are at a point where the seasons are changing for us. Like all around us, just not only the natural beauty, but the seasons of our build is changing for us as well. We're no longer in a hole. We're on the slab. We're trying our darndest to start building upwards. But just day by day freaking day.
That's all you got to do, day by day.
Yep.
Just one tick at a time.
Yeah.
Just little by little.
Yep.
Little by little.
We're getting ourselves winter ready slowly but surely. It's happening.
Yep.
The seasons definitely change really fast out here. I swear, I go and be sick for a week and come out and it's fall.
It's not like the desert. Like, you'll have one day where it's super cold, and then the next day you're taking out all your summer stuff, and then the next day you're putting them away to grab all your winter stuff, and you're just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all year round.
Yeah.
For like the last little bit, where you guys out here,
when it gets cold, it's cold.
You bring it out, and that's out. But this is what I've been tackling. So we're all gonna have to get on this, like, on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Look how gross that is, guys. We let it get so bad. Shame on us.
We've been too busy. This summer, it's not going to be as neglected.
Yep.
And not only that, but we've got constant power. We're not running off of generators.
Yeah, so keeping the pump running is not going to be a problem next year.
Every time it was like you set it up, it's like, nope, we got to unplug it.
Yeah.
But
we are going to have to finish cleaning this guy out fully and then wrapping it up and getting it put away for the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It freezes out here. I don't want this thing to freeze.
So guys, I wish that this video was a bit more exciting, but we've just been very down and out the last week, and I wanted to bring you guys along, get your guys' opinion on what we should do with that concrete over there, let you know what we've been going on.
We're planning on hitting it this Thursday, if not Friday, on down there and everything.
Yep.
And with the pool and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Thursday, if not Friday, as far as like cleaning the slab and getting all that done. So there's plenty of time for you guys to give us those pointers. We're
put it down in the comments.
more than happy to accept them, guys.
Yes.
Just let us know. And we're gonna call Ronnie too. So.
And see what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that we just might have to add a little bit of dye, which we still have a little bit of.
We do still have a little bit of dye.
We bought extra just in case for this.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So guys, we're gonna be quite busy for this rest of this week. We're gonna try our best to bring you guys along. Sorry I've been again so down and out and I haven't been feeling good, haven't been feeling like vlogging, but I'm getting that spring back in my step. So I'm gonna do my best to bring you guys along this next week as we get a lot of the yard stuff done and as we continue to make preparations to begin the block work. I will keep you in the loop as far as when to be expecting the block work to start, because it's gonna be really soon, like super, super soon. Making our list, checking it twice.
Mother Nature, please.
I know, cooperate.
Please be willing. I don't care. If it's raining or whatnot, I'll work, but
yeah. We can't do block work.
We can't do it in the block work because you don't want that mortar to be too wet. Or,
yeah.
No.
But we're going to do the best that we can, guys. We are going to keep working at it. And day by day, we can't give up. So not going to let this little bout of sickness keep us down. No. So anyhow, guys, we love you guys. I want to say thank you for checking out this video. We love y'all. And we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one, you guys.
Bye, you guys.
Later.